We are going to go to our lesson today, just one quick find for learning outcome for today is that at the end of this week, students will be able to. First one is you are able to select and review listening strategies and apply. Listening strategies to attend to oral information, meaning that you are going to listen and respond. And then, if I'm not mistaken, on Thursday you are going to have round one, right? So during that assessment, please make sure that have you listened to the audio? Okay. The next one is you're going to select and reinforce prior knowledge to address the listening purposes. Okay. The third one is rewrite or produce a short explanation of the task. This one you're going to write a few things based on the question given. You just want to look at how you manage your paragraph. So usually there will be two questions in that one, two parts in that one question. The first part, the first paragraph, the second part, the second paragraph. Is it? Okay, so just stay with that. And then the fourth one is identify and reproduce instructions following sequence. Okay. So when you listen, there are a few purposes there are a few purposes why should we listen. The first one is to understand. To understand what? To understand, for example, to understand the ideas. The idea means when you have one idea, let's say in a commercial, okay, in an advertisement, sometimes the information is underlined, okay, but it's not clearly stated. But different people or different directors or different story makers make different ideology. And then the next one is to specify information. Okay. To specify information, for example, time or space. Usually when we listen, let's say in your listening assessment, right? You can tell you what time is that, what time is that. So you listen to this specific information. But however, during the assessment, it's not the same stated in the assessment and audio book is not the same as in your paper, in the question paper. And then the next one is listening to establish context. Context means when you are listening to, let's say, your short story, Blind Girl, okay? Let's say in the question said, what is the background of the short story? Or where it happened? Or who involved in the short story? Who usually are the characters? Where should be the where is all about the setting, right? Where is the time background? So you can have quite a vast vocabulary so that you're able to understand those questions. Okay. So the next one is listening for later discussions. Meaning that you are going to use the thing that you have listened for later dialogue or sharing information. Okay. And the last one is this is the usual one. Even I do this. Listen for implement. Okay. Whereas we are going to listen to songs, short stories, and also podcasts. So those are why we listen to leisure audio music. Okay. Okay. Why we need to learn how to listen? This one is of course to fill the purposes that we have here. There are 5 purposes. And then why we listen? The first one is you are going to learn strategies that you can use to help yourself. Okay? Because you listen, for now, in the class, you listen to answer questions. You listen to get marks, right? For now. But during your, let's say you have passed your diploma, and then you are going to listen to, let's say in a work environment, you you listen to work, right? And you are going to have a lot of instructions given, and then you are going to be in a meeting, so you listen to do your job, okay? And then the next one is appropriate vocabulary for the context. Okay? You listen because you want to add your vocabulary or mentalize it. Okay? You listen because you want to get as much words as possible, so that in the future you are able to explain or write concisely according to what you need to write. And then the third one is self-confidence in talking. Self-confidence in tackling listening tasks. Okay? Because I think during your listening assessment, ada yang ABC kan? When you are confident with what you have heard, then you are able to answer the question well. Okay? Macam tu lah punya. You have confidence in answering the question. So next one is, okay, I have this audio and video actually. I'm going to open it first. Okay, now we go to challenge in listening. Okay, there are 11 barriers to effective listening. Okay, the first one is physical barrier, emotional barriers, psychological barriers, cultural barriers, language, time pressure, pace of speech, tone of voice, interruption, information overload, and bias. Okay. So during your assessment, listening assessment, which one would be your barriers or challenge? Time pressure. Yeah, it is. Language. Yeah, it is. Is it the tone of voice sometimes? Because if you compare to the one that you have watched just now, right? In Mind Your Language, that is a program from the UK, and in the class, it consists of many others who are coming from different countries. Right? For example, just now we have Pakistan, Italian, Spanish, Indian, China, and a lot of others. And those are actually one of the examples of barriers. This one, tone of voice, and also language itself, and so cultural barriers. Because different people have different abilities of pronouncing their words. Right? So the one that you have in assessment, listening assessment, is different from the communication. Okay? If you going outside, let's say, those talking to the tourists coming from other countries, you talking to them, kan? You would be akan ada barriers created sebab the one that you learn in school or in universities is formal language compared to the one yang they're speaking in informal language. Even though it's English, still they'll have slang or different pronunciation of their English. Okay, so we'll do one by one. What is physical barriers? Can you give me examples of physical barriers? For example, during your assessment, can let's say you're sick apart from each other. So during the class or during the assessment, tiba-tiba yang speaker tu tak hidup, right? Or the volume is too loud, you tak ada, or the volume is too low. And then the next one is emotional barriers. Yang ni you akan selalu ada, you going to have it because of course this is your how many second time, ada yang third time kan, ada yang second time, ada yang third time of taking yes one-to-one. You akan rasa emotion tu berbeza because you want to pass yes one-to-one. And the next one is psychological barriers. This is all about way of thinking that I said just now. And then cultural barriers, I don't think we have that. And then have language. Language barriers mean the way you perceive the language. Of course, this is English language kan. Before that, if you are going to evaluate yourself from scale 1 to 10, where is you at? You got one from 1 to 10. 5 juga. So actually 5 is good. 5 tu bagus. Tak adalah macam tak bagus sangat. It's okay. So for now, if it's 5, you are able to understand. So the next one is time pressure. Of course, when we are in assessment, you are going to be assessed based on the time guide. Kita ada time frame dia for 30 minutes if I'm not mistaken, right? And then have pace of speech, tone of voice, interruptions, and information overload. And the last one is biases. I think for bias, for effective listening, it would be in the assessment. However, for bias listening, akan ada dalam when you are listening to your friend. Let's say you don't like certain people, okay, you are going to have biasness. Okay, the next one is hearing versus listening. Okay. When you are hearing or when you hear something, it is accidental. Benda itu akan jadi macam benda yang tak fokus pun. Just go through your ears. Let's say for example in MS, you were talking to your friend, tiba-tiba ada seorang duduk kat sebelah you, or 2 or 3 other students. Tiba-tiba you terdengar dia bercakap. You listening to, you hear or overheard their conversation. So that is hearing. Okay. And then there is involuntary, benda itu bukan sukarela. You tak pay attention to those people, right? And then next one is effortless. Benda itu ada je kat you. Tapi you depends on you lah whether you want to focus on that or not. Okay, that is hearing. And then the next one is listening. Okay, for listening is usually in lecture or you are talking to your friend, and you listen and focus to the source. Siapa? Let's say for your friend, and in your rumah, in your hostel, you are focusing to them or to that person, and then you are listening to them. Okay, it is voluntary, meaning that you can also correct it, and no one force you to listen to them. And the last one is intentional. And of course, intentional means it has purpose. What is the purpose of you listening to the source? Okay, so those are the differentiation between hearing and listening. Okay, the next one one is it's a revision on reading. Okay. I think during your 3 weeks at home, okay, this is your 5th week. Last week is your first week here. Okay. So during your first week, you have learned about skimming and scanning, right? And then for week 2, you will learn about contextual clues. And then we have week 3 of passage structure, and the 4th one is mechanic and reading text. Okay, so those are the things that you have learned during your online distance learning. Okay, during what we have done. So for today, we are going to look at one by one and just to freshen up everything that I have learned. Okay, so this one is week 1. What is skimming? So skimming is reading text when you read the text quickly to find out the general theme or topic or meaning. Okay. Whereas it is very useful for pre-reading tasks or texts that don't need a lot of detailed attention. Okay. And the next one is there is no need to read every word, and then focusing on improving speed of reading. Okay. For your reading, for your lira, okay, for your lira, you have to have research escape on the story. Again, so because it will be very useful for you to answer the question. Let's say in blind girl, right? This is your preparation for your on Thursday. Okay, so can we do 4, 6, 8? Can you form a group of 2, and then you have 5 groups up? So the boys do, and then you be the others do. So the girl will have 4 groups and 1 the boys. So the thing that you need to look at is the first one is the characters. Second one is plot. The third one is the 4th one is moral values, and the 5th one is lesson. Yeah. So these are the things that you need to look at. So I give you about 20 minutes, is it okay? 20 minutes. No, you are going to assign that. So who is the group first? The boys, 1 group, and then you with her. Okay, you, her, you, her, and her. Okay, so you are going to do number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Okay? So the first are going to do characters together. You number 2 can, and then number 3 theme, moral values and lessons. Okay? So I give you 20 minutes to discuss. You can use your phone, and this is for your preparation for Lyra on Thursday. And then later on, you are going to look at and try to understand what is blind verse all about. Okay. And then later on, you can compile your notes, and then you write it here. Try to simplify your notes. Okay, 20 minutes. What time is now? 3. So So you're going to run for 20 minutes. We are going to stop at 3:20.
She hated everyone. her loving boyfriend. He was always there for her. She said that if she would only see the world, she would marry her boyfriend. One day, someone donated a pair of eyes to her, and then she could see everything, including her boyfriend. The boyfriend asked her, "Now that you can see the world, will you marry me?" The girl was shocked when she saw that her boyfriend was blind too, and refused to marry him. The boyfriend walked away in tears, and later wrote a letter to her saying, "Just take care of my eyes, dear." End of story.
Make sure there's a lot of ways on how you want to interpret the story itself. Tapi just go to the straight way lah, straight route, which is okay. Can characters from the audio tadi? How many characters that the audio have? Two. Who are the characters? The blind girl. The second one is the boyfriend. Okay. The plot. Siapa the plot? What do you have? Apa yang you ada with the plot? Donate eyes. Okay. In 1 minute and 20 a few seconds. So the first one is the first plot will be the blind girl was hurt of being blind. The blind girl hates herself for being blind. Okay. The second one is she loves her boyfriend. And then the boyfriend wants to marry the blind girl. Okay. The next one. Because at the end of the story, we know who donated who donated the ice. Okay. So for now, someone the ice and the girl. Last one. What happened after she got the ice? Yes, she refused to marry her boyfriend because she thought her boyfriend last one is what happened? The last, if it's the last scene, the important sentence in the who wrote the letter? Sorry, who wrote the letter? Ada yang tulis surat kan? Okay. 6. The boyfriend wrote a letter saying that she has to take care of the eyes. It turns out that the eyes were her portraits. Maksudnya mata itu, we can conclude that the two pair of eyes were her boyfriends. Okay. So that is the plot. Look at the theme. The theme apa theme dia? Okay. We need that. The environment changes our mentality. Okay. Before this, the girl was blind, and then what was the sentence that she said to her boyfriend? Apa yang dia cakap? Yes, if she were able to get her sight, she will. The first one is marry her boyfriend, okay? Tapi it turns out once you be able to get her sight, she decided not to marry because of maybe her boyfriend is. The first one is blind, okay? And the second one is maybe it's not good looking girl. So there are a few other possible, a few reasons that makes she changes her mind. So the first one is if the environment changes our mentality. What would be the possible answer? Not being ungrateful. Obviously, okay. Before she got her eyes or got her sight, she said many things. But after she got her sight, what happened? Nothing happened. Okay, so she's being ungrateful. So later on, during your, let's say lah, kalau tiba-tiba ada keluar tim ke, itu dia macam tu. Give examples. Okay, later on kita akan tengok how to answer the question. And then moral values. What are the moral values? Dia akan kait dapat dengan this one. Yes, be grateful. Just change from here. Tadi kita cakap pasal ungrateful kan? So, I can say in the theme, the blind girl was being ungrateful of her changes that happened to her. So, bila dia masukkan moral values, dia akan tulis bunyi yang sama. However, during your explanation tu, you ubah sedikit. For example, moral values for the blind girl by Sani is be grateful. Why? You bagi contoh. For example, the blind girl. The blind girl needs to be grateful with the changes. Kenapa kita tidak bagi kenapa tidak bagi what we do be grateful. Kenapa kita tidak bagi bersyukur or be grateful with things that we have? Because kenapa? So just relate to your way of thinking. Okay? Kenapa kita bagi grateful? To appreciate That's how you answer the question. The next one is you have lesson. After you listen to the audio, or you have made our homework is down. What is the lesson for you? Keep our promises. Examples too, you can explain. Once you have made your own research or you have listened to the story and you are largely seeking everything, you have back the stories, what it's all about. Okay? So the first one is keep our promises. The second one, apa lagi? Appreciate.
Someone or anyone who are willing to be by our side and by our darkness.
Appreciate people who are walking alongside us. Good. That's how I understand that from your point. Okay, the first one is keep our promises, and the second one is appreciate people who are walking alongside us. So we need to be appreciative. Sebab again, the environment changes our mentality. Okay. So this is very simple story. Tapi ialah simple story pun how you interpret your answer is based on the thing that you have done, macam research ke, small research ke, or the ciphering story that we did just now. So I think it's enough. So now, okay, this is for week 3. But for week 2, I say it's contextual clues ni, I think you can understand. Okay? Contextual clues meaning when you answering the, let's say, the listening question, speaking question, and also reading comprehension question, contextual clues, it depends on the context itself. In your reading task, for your first question, you can add the question reference, kan? Yang his, them, its, refer to apa. Okay. That one, you need to answer, you need to read the sentence before and after the word. Okay. Supaya you can get what it refers to. And then this one is akan betul jadi masalah apabila you do not understand reading comprehension. Okay, this one is hamburger paragraph writing. Okay, what is hamburger paragraph writing? This one would be very useful for your part 3. Yes, insyaAllah. Semester ni akan lulus. Just focus. So nanti akan take for 151 and then 231. Okay. For LSC PLC 121 dia akan focus on listening. Tapi sama is going to focus on it. Cuma the name of the code of the question is the code of the from the university lah. So 121 focusing on listening, 151 focusing on reading, and then the third one is focusing on writing. For this one will be very useful for your writing. So the first one is in a paragraph you have introduction or topic sentence. What is topic sentence? Dia bahasa kan? What is topic sentence? Okay. Yang ni pun sama. During your final reading comprehension nanti kan, bila dicakap what is the topic sentence for paragraph 2, you kena buat. Yes, sebab ada juga yang tak tulis semua. Bila kita tanya pasal topic sentence, I know this is just 1 mark, tapi 1 mark sangat berharga untuk you. But this one is copy and paste. Okay, let's say in paragraph 1 dia ada tulis next. The second paragraph. Next, the first cause of the health deterioration in COVID-19 is lung infection, for example. So you ambil the next tu sampai lagi titik yang akhir tu, that is topic sentence. Kalau ada tanya pasal topic sentence in your writing, you buat, in your reading comprehension question, you kena answer macam tu. Jangan tinggal satu benda pun. Sebab last semester I mark a few note lah. Ada juga yang tertinggal. USC121 Sani, I think you tak buat kan? Bagi punya tu kan? Kalau tak buat bagus, jangan buat. Okay, the next one is supporting details. Supporting details 2, supporting details 3, and the last one is conclusion or closing sentence. Supporting details ni, let's say this one is the explanation. This one is the explanation 2, and the last one is example. During your macam tu nanti yang jawab layar macam tu lah. Sebab it will be very helpful for the lecturer to mark your answer. This one is on week 4. This is sequence. We have here heading sequencing. During your layaran, you guna this one. First of all, guna. And then since that you have 2 points kan? Firstly and lastly. Or first and then last. Sebab ada 2 point kalau 2 paragraph lah. And then you can yang ni tak perlu sangat. Jarang lah guna in Naira. So kalau nak guna pun boleh ni furthermore, sebab you want to add your explanation. Kalau you comparing dengan benda ni tak perlu sangat. But then make sure that you know how to use it. That's why yang 2 ni yang penting. Yang the other 3. Or you can have this one to conclude your point. Itu satu. Okay. Okay. What time Sani? 44. Sikit lah this one. Jadi and then your marks. Okay, now we're going to look at adjective, which is what is in bahasa? Kata, sifat. Adjective to direct translation from English. Okay, an adjective is a word that describes a noun. Okay, adjective can tell what kind. For example, color, size, shape, smell, age, or temperature. Okay, adjective can tell how many. For example, number, words, few, many, some, several, or none. And the last adjective can come before the word it describes. For example, the brown monkey. So brown is the adjective, color. Okay, mandi is the noun, kata, nama, or general or common noun. Okay, and then adjective can also follow the verb is or seems, as in the monkey is brown. Okay, sama jaya, the brown monkey or the monkey is brown. So both explaining the state or the color of the monkey. Okay, so look at the first one yang identifying adjective. Okay, circle the adjective and then underline the nouns they describe. There are maybe more than one of each. Okay, it says there, for example, adjective are words that describe nouns. Okay, so we have 11 question. I give you 5 minutes, and then you circle the noun static. Circle the adjective and underline the noun. Okay. 5 minutes. Okay, the first question, the first sentence is given kan, the young boy, so the adjective is young, and also the he, and the noun is, the nouns are boy and cup. Okay. Number 2, what are the adjectives? Pretty and you. Okay, and then girl and dress is a noun. Okay. Number 3, clean is adjective. Window is a noun. What is Sean? S-H-O-N-E. Sean. What is Sean? What is Sean? Sunlight. Apa itu sunlight? Yes, saya matahari, so sunlight. So Sean is past tense for shine. Okay, yes, I think. Number 4, adjective are blue and red. Okay, so it's about color. And nouns are pencil and marker. Okay, number 5. Green is and also warm. Green is color, warm is work condition, right? Adjective condition. And the nouns are grass and sun. 6, yellow and yes, long. Okay. Now, pajamas. 7, the adjective is fluffy and small. For noun, pillows and bed. Right? 8, long and black. And noun is hair. So you can see in number 8, long black hair. It explains. It can be both, or it can be just one. For example, she dyed her black hair. Tapi in explaining black hair, well, dia tak fully explain the whole thing. So that's why it needs long in front of black. So that explains why she dyed her hair. Kalau she dyed her black hair saja, It is not. It's not complete. The explanation is Arabic. So when this person in the sentence said she tied her long black hair, oh, that's why she tied her hair. Okay. The next one, number 9. Nervous is an adjective. Loud also the adjective. Okay. Condition of children and also the cat. Cat and children are nouns. Okay. Cat is singular noun. Cat is singular noun. Common singular noun. Children is plural noun. Okay. 10. New and green. Okay. Bicycle is noun. Okay. And 11. Okay. Apa itu dance? Lari kan? So that is not an adjective, but it is a past apa? Okay, verb. Dalam kata kerja. Dance is verb and not an adjective or noun. So the adjective is groovy. Okay. And the noun is music. Number 12. Last question. Look at the organized is numerous toys in the shelf, on the shelf, right? Numerous is adjective, toys is noun. Okay. Numerous tu maksudnya apa? What is the meaning of numerous? No. Look at the contextual clues yang ada kan? So look organized is numerous toys on the shelf. Kenapa tidak put toys on the shelf? Sebab that's why you need to put. That's why you need to use contextual clues. Kenapa tidak letak toys saja dekat shelf kan? Numerous, number of, mesti banyak tu Okay, yang di second one tu ada a few je kan? A few sentences je. Okay, we are going to do the first three. The first one is that bus, the car. Okay, kalau car is a noun, tidak guna apa untuk explain it nanti. Nak guna adjective apa untuk explain the car? No, because if you write the sentence, we write the sentence with adjectives to make it interesting. Okay. Says here that are the car. So where is according to the adjective kita buat tadi? What is it now? What is it now? An adjective it explain the noun kan? So you need to put something here. Adjective. What kind of benda yang mudah untuk explain car? Okay, boleh. Dan kalau favorite it cannot be, tak boleh guna. Sebab apa? Favorite not another pronoun which is he or her. So since that actually ada pronoun his and her, kita tak boleh guna favorite. Sebab kalau guna that are the favorite part, dia tak sama. Okay. So what apa yang guna jadi? Saya dengar dia bunyi tentang color. Kan? What color? Okay. The black or green. Apa yang jadi? Small. The small car. The big car. The favorite car. Okay, the next one. Mom served the lasagna. Mom Belum. Okay, mom served the ladana. Ladana is the noun kan? What adjective yang kita boleh letak kat sini? Delicious. Tanya kita. So those are the adjectives yang describe food. Okay. The next one. Andrew walked. He. Okay. Boleh? Beautiful. Apa lagi tadi yang boleh favorite tadi? Boleh. Favorite. Sebab baby, he has a lot of dogs. So that day he walks his favorite dog. Okay. Apa lagi? Boleh tak tulis black? Boleh. Black dog. Okay, boleh. Okay. Number 4, the actor waves to his to the fan. Apa nak guna? Numerous, boleh. What else? Phonetic boleh tak? His phonetic fan, boleh. Sebab it describe the situation or the condition of the fan. Okay. Or frantic fan. Okay. The next one, number 5. The teacher waited for her students. Yang mana tu? The student is the noun kan? So what kind of adjective can you guna? Boleh. Or you can use any yang describe ataupun it depends sebab this is a question yang very open kan, so you can use the teacher waited for her beautiful students or the teacher waited for her handsome students. Beautiful and handsome student pun boleh guna, tak semestinya satu saja. Okay, next, number 6, the girl waited for the bus, or you can use the late busker or the full busker, depending on. So those are the adjectives. Okay, understood? Yes. That's okay. Tapi when you are learning English language, this is the advice I would. When you are learning English language, kita banyak kan? Kat negara kita English is what we use. Cuma kita sometimes we are with our friends ke, with your family members ke, bila kita cakap bahasa Inggerisnya, kita akan jumpa-jumpa lagi kan? Don't touch, daddy, don't touch. Daddy Maria, don't touch. Tak apa, guna je. Because when you are using the language and you are sentiasa guna, your tongue will be familiar with the language. Kalau tak guna akan berkarat. Sebab ini skill. Macam ni kan, siapa suka masak? Tak suka. Suka masak. Bila dia masuk sini for 14 weeks, bila balik ke rumah dia akan jadi keki. Right? Sebab dia dah lama for 14 weeks, let's say lah 14 weeks tak balik kan, dekat campus. Dia akan rasa macam nama ni tak nak masak. Bila dia masak apa, dia akan rasa macam berkarat sikit. But after that, sama juga macam language. Learning English language, siapa yang pernah belajar satu language lain sendiri? Korean ke, Mandarin ke, tak ada. Apa? Japanese, Mandarin, belajar sendiri. Korean, so, your family is speaking Mandarin, tetap. Sekarang, okey, kita dah berkarat. Tak say okay. Kita. Dan itulah I explain how you use the language. Okay. Before that, can I have this UEC people now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. This is actually for my yang kertas saya tu saya get kena feedback tadi. Apa? Okay. Just write down your matric number. Jangan write down everything. Just write down. And also your class. BA 1191 D. Yes. Thank you guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good luck for your, everything. Okay. Yeah, itu. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you very much.